Page 30, Jingle Bells. Now in Jingle Bells, they're showing you harmonic fourths and fifths at the top. Again, it's just the interval where the notes are played at the same time. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Well, in Jingle Bells, look at the bottom staff there. You have the C and the G played at the same time because they're on top of each other. That's a fifth, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a fifth. And all through this, you get fifths, most of it except a little bit in the bottom line and maybe a little bit in the second line here and there. Okay. But the big thing here is now, for the first time in the book, we're playing both hands at the same time. All right. In the past, it's always been one hand or the other. Now it's both hands together. Right at the beginning, you see the two notes in the left hand, and then in the right hand you have that E, and they're all stacked on E. They're all beginning on beat 1. They're all playing at the same time. Right? In music, most music, 99.9% of the time, publishers are gracious enough that when notes are played at the same time, they will put them directly above each other. There are exceptions to that, just as exceptions to everything, okay? We'll get to them when we get to them. Right now, know that if those notes are directly above each other, play them at the same time. Another way of knowing it is counting. If they come in the same beat, they're played at the same time. Right at the beginning, you have the notes in the left hand are played on beat 1. Well, that note in the right hand, the first one, is played on beat 1. Therefore, they're played at the same time. And that's the way it generally works. Now what we do a lot of times, and I will encourage you this over and over and over, is when you're first learning it, you learn it one hand at a time and get the counting down and the notes down, right? One hand at a time. And then when you think you've got it, try and put the hands together. And believe me, it can be a whole new challenge. You think you've got the hands one at a time, you can do it, and you go to put them together, and it all falls apart, right? It's all part of learning it. So that's part of the challenge, and actually, to me, it's just makes it more interesting. So that's really the only thing new here, because we still got our quarter notes and half notes and whole notes, and we're in 4/4 time. We're going to count to 4 each time, and you know how long all that lasts. I am going to add one layer of complexity to this that a lot of teachers won't add yet, because they figure you're probably still struggling with the notes, you got enough to think about, you don't need to do this, but I'm mean, so I add more, right? Now if you are struggling with it, you can skip this for now and get it when you go back through the book again. And yes, I would encourage you to go back through the book again and the videos again, because you will pick up things you missed the first time, or you will catch things you forgot about. And it really does help. So in this case, I said before, the dynamic level applies to the melody. If you look at the beginning of that, there's a big bold F between the staves. Okay, that means loud, so we're going to play it loud. No, it means we're going to play the melody loud. We want to hear the melody. The melody controls everything that goes on. The melody is what counts. Without the melody, what is it? It's so if I play the melody loud, melody in this case is in the right hand. I'll tell you that here. I want to play everything else a little softer than that because I want to hear the melody. If I play it all about the same, it's loud. I did what they said, but it's yuck. So what I want to do is I want to play the melody loud and everything else under it. How much under it? Don't care. You can decide. Just play it under it. So we want to hear the melody. Now if you're just not sure of how loud, then my suggestion is just play it soft. Can you play loud in one hand and soft in another at the same time? And it could be either hand. Okay, the melody could be anywhere. So Can you, and practice, right now it's in the right hand and it's good practice. So this will give you a chance to develop that feel for playing the right hand louder than the left. And that's important because you'll get that a lot. You'll get other things, eventually it'll be the left hand louder than the right. But right now let's focus on right hand louder than the left. Play the melody louder than everything else. We want to hear the melody. Good luck with all that. Let's try this together. I'll give us 4 counts and we'll play it. So, hands in C position, of course. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. 3, 4.